What's up, everybody? BNB Collections here. Today I was going to try to compare the LEGO Harry Potter Advent Calendar of 2022 and the LEGO Advent Calendar of 2021. You might be asking, why specifically these two? The reason is because, as you can see when you open up the box, inside of both of them there will be a board game. And the reason I was gonna compare these ones is because these two are the only two Harry Potter Advent Calendars to contain a board game. So, yeah. Let's begin with day one. Let's see which one's better. So as you can see in the 2021 one, if you open it up, it shows the Privet Drive sign. So, this is a complete build. It has, seven pieces, and there's 2 printed pieces. It's a very intricate build, and a pretty good Privet Drive sign. They haven't made that much signs before, and this one is pretty good. Now, on this advent calendar, as you can see on the board, there's specific locations on where to put specific builds. For example, this thing is day 1, so you put it over there. Also, this also does kind of ruin the surprise of the advent calendar, because as you can see, usually advent calendars would be completely random and you don't know what's coming. But on this one, you can see that day 24 will likely be the spinner, and you can just look around for the missing numbers and see which ones contain minifigures and stuff like that. So, yeah. Next of all, for 2022 Advent Calendar Day 1, it's, Ollivander's store, I believe. So, inside of this Advent Calendar, all of the builds are supposed to go in the middle. I will be showing you how to play these games later on. So, yeah. And this is where this one goes, and yeah, that's the first day. Next of all is day 2 of the 2021 one, and it comes with Harry. So as you can see, this torso is the same Harry torso as the one inside of Diagon Alley and many other Harrys. But the Diagon Alley was the first Harry to contain this torso. And this isn't the same figure, because in the Diagon Alley one, you can see this side would be Happy and the other side would be Floo Powder. But for this Harry, this side is Happy and this side is Scared. So for this Harry, it doesn't really go anywhere on this build, so you can just put it wherever you want. For day 2 of this advent calendar, you should get the Quidditch. So as you can see here, the Quidditch is a pretty solid build. It comes with all of the houses. It comes with 3 hoops, and the hoops are mostly on different levels. And yeah, this Quidditch build is pretty good. And for the comparison, I'd say that for the first day, comparing the Privet Drive to the Ollivanders, the Privet Drive sign is better, and the Harry is better than the Quidditch hoops. So that's 2 points for this advent calendar, and 0 points for this one. Next of all is day 3. As you can see, when I open day 3, I get a fireplace. As you can see right now, it's not really looking that good, and I don't know what to do with it. So, for now, just put it day 3's location. As for Harry Potter day 3 comes with this advent calendar's first minifigure, Harry. As you can see, this is just your default Harry Potter minifigure from most other LEGO sets. This Harry Potter is just Harry Potter with his Hogwarts uniform. So, in terms of builds, I'd say day 3 of 2022 is better. So that's 2 points for this one, and 1 point for this one. Next of all is day 4. So as you can see, when we open day 4, it comes with all of these accessories. You might be wondering, what do I do with all of these accessories? Well, if you take the day 3 build, which is this campfire, which is this fireplace, you can make the build look better. And if you pull on this tab, it reveals some letters flying out. Also, you will have to reset this play feature every time you play with it. But yeah, this build is pretty interesting, but it kind of has to rely on the other day one to be able to work. Next of all is day 4 for Harry Potter, and it comes with the Whomping Willow. As you can see, it's flying for Anglia on top of this tree build, and it does look pretty solid. So, yeah. You put that in the center just like the other ones. For day 4, I'd have to give it to 2022, mainly based on the fact that this one kind of needs this one to be able to compare with. And this build isn't really that big. It probably could have been added on in the same build. And then next of all is day 5. You can see it's Harry's birthday cake. It is a bit oversized, although it is a half giant who's making this cake, so it does work out fine. This cake is kind of loose in the box, but if you put the box in a good angle, it won't fall out. And yeah, this build goes at where day 5 is, so yeah. As for this day 5, you get the Chamber of Secrets. As you can see, it just comes with the big face, and you can see the basilisk crawling out. Now, comparing these builds, I'd say that the 2021 one is better. Next of all is day 6. It comes with the figure of Dudley. So as you can see, Dudley back here also has his pigtail, and if you turn around the hair, you go from Dudley smirking to Dudley being afraid. So Dudley also doesn't really have a set place, so we'll just put him wherever you want. For Harry Potter Day 6, it comes with Moaning Myrtle. As you can see, this Myrtle comes with her sad face, and it's a gray Myrtle. It's kind of similar to the blue minifigure series one, and these two faces are the same. And the 2022 Advent Calendar one has a happy face, while this one has a grumpy face. The only really big difference is that this one doesn't come with leg printing, and this one does. Now, for my personal opinion, I think that for day 6, Myrtle is better than Dudley. Just because I do like the Myrtle a bit better. Day 7 is next, and when we open it, we get the Leaky Cauldron sign. As you can see, it goes here on this tiny turf that's supposed to be the Leaky Cauldron, and yeah, it's a sign. One more thing I wanted to mention, the Harry Potter Advent Calendar is sorted into all of the years, and every 3 builds, a new year appears. So yeah, this should be year 3, and as you can see, on the covers, it also shows what year it is. Now, day 7 will be the Night Bus. This is a good build. It comes with the Tiny Night Bus. The Tiny Night Bus looks really good. For which one's better, I think that the Night Bus looks a bit better than the Leaky Cauldron sign. Next of all is day 8. Inside of Harry Potter, it comes with a table that goes with the Leaky Cauldron sign. So yeah, this table is just your default table. It looks pretty good, and yeah. For Harry Potter 2022, day 8 will be the Dementors. Now, this is based on the scene where Harry casts the Patronus. So, yeah, it looks pretty solid. I'd have to give the point again to this build, which makes the total 5-3. Day 9 is behind the Leaky Cauldron sign, so I'm gonna have to tip that over, and day 9 will be this wall. This wall, it has a really interesting play feature, as you can open it up. You can also open the wall like this. Yeah, you can. The wall is a good build for day 9. I really think the wall is a really interesting build. Before we continue on, I wanted to give a shout out to Whatnot for sponsoring this video. Whatnot is a really good website. If you haven't used it before, it's really good to start a business, buy things from different streams, and even win giveaways and stuff like that. My account on Whatnot is BNB Collection, and if you want to start up Whatnot and you haven't used it before, you can use this link right here to earn 15 credits for the Whatnot using whatnot.com/invite/BNB Collection. If you want 15 free credits for Whatnot on Whatnot. Now for this advent calendar, day 9 will be Sirius Black. So Sirius has his happy face and an angry face. Now this Sirius is unique because it's one of the only Siriuses that doesn't have a prison outfit. For comparing this and the 2021 build, I'd say that this thing is better, making the score 6-3. Now day 10 is going to be Gringotts Bank is a stand for your goblins. Now, we don't have a goblin figure yet, but as you can see, it does work here. You can put, for example, you can put Harry up here, and then you can put Dudley down here, and Dudley can do whatever Dudley needs to do and get some money from the Wizarding World. And yeah, next of all, for day 10, we're entering Goblet of Fire with the Goblet of Fire. As you can see, it comes with a name for Harry Potter's name being fallen out of the goblet. And yeah, this is a build. Comparing these two, I'd say that the Gringotts Bank Teller stand is better, making the score 6-4. For day 11, as you can see when I open it, it comes with Griphook. As you can see, Griphook comes with his key, this awesome shirt, and an interesting face print. Again, you can put Griphook wherever you want because there is no set spot. And for the LEGO Harry Potter 2022, it comes with the Triwizard Cup. This cup is brick built, not like the printed ones that we've seen before. Yeah, it does look pretty sick, but Griphook is ultimately better, so the score is 5-6. Day 12 comes with a Gringotts cart. So 2 figures could fit on this cart, and then they can just roll around. And yeah, this cart is a really interesting build. And for the Goblet of Fire, we have Lord Voldemort. As you can see, Voldemort has this unique face print that no other Voldemorts have. He comes with this black suit, and yeah. Overall, comparing these two, I'd say the Voldemort is better, making the total score 7-5. In day 13, you can see that the build is this gate that doesn't really do much. This gate is just here. We will have more to do with it, seeing how it's a part of day 13 and 14, but for now you can just put it here. And for the Order of the Phoenix, we have the Room of Requirement. As you can see, this is a Death Eater dummy, and then there's the walls, and then a fireplace behind. This build is pretty cool. I also think that this build's pretty cool. I think that this build is slightly better because, well, it's a Room of Requirement. It's not that interesting. So that brings the total score to 6 and 7. For day 14, we have the other half. As you can see, it's just a pile of gold, and you can compare these two together, and you can get a Mega Vault. As you can see, yeah, these two do work together. These builds are okay individually, but they work best together. For day 14, for the Harry Potter, we have Department of Mysteries. As you can see, these are the prophecies, and then there's many shelves that contain them. This build is kind of lame, so I'd have to say that this one is better, making the score 7 and 7. Day 15 contains a wand case and a book. It's kind of boring. It is some nice minifigure accessories, but overall doesn't really contain much. Again, this thing's meant to be compatible with day 17, so I'll just put these things here for now. As for the Harry Potter one, day 15 contains Nymphadora Tonks. As you can see, Tonks has her purple hair, she has a nice torso, she has a happy face, and if you turn the face around, she's a Metamorphagus, and now she's a duck, as you can see. So, yeah, that's her other face, and overall, comparing these two, I'd say that the Tonks is better, making the score 8-7. Day 16 is behind the table, and day 16 is a couple of minifigure accessories, including Platform 9 3/4 ticket, Gilderoy Lockhart frog card. Well, I mean, it can come with any chocolate frog card, but mine just came with Gilderoy Lockhart. There's also a regular chocolate frog and Hedwig. This is a good mini bundle, but it doesn't really go anywhere. You can just put it wherever you want. As for this day 16, it contains Slughorn as a couch. The Slughorn is just your average Slughorn head, and the couch is a couch. Overall, comparing these two builds, I'd say that I prefer the Slughorn build. which brings the score up to 9-7. For day 17 is behind the cake. So, it's this cart. Now you may be wondering, why does it look so bland? Because it's supposed to be compared with day 15. As you can see, now this cart has some more details, and I also do like throwing in Hedwig and the platform and 9 3/4 onto this cart, which does make it look a bit more enhanced. So that's day 17. For the 2022 Advent Calendar, day 17 comes with a wheel. As you can see inside of this thing, just like... And then there's also some tiny details around everywhere. Overall, comparing these two, I'd say that the cart is better because the wheel is just there. It's not really that interesting. Which brings the total up to 8-9. This thing having 8 and this having 9. For day 18, it comes with Ron and another chocolate frog card. As you can see, this is what day 18 comes with. This Ron is just a default Ron minus the clothing, which is an unsorted Ron, and the chocolate frog card. Again, these frog cards are random, so it could be anything. And for this build, it is pretty interesting. You can keep the Ron wherever you want again, because, well, it's Ron. And he isn't really meant to go anywhere specific. And for day 18 of the Harry Potter, it comes with Severus Snape. As you can see, it's just a default Snape. Comes with the purple torso. The head is just the same as all of the Snapes since the relaunch. And yeah, overall for this build, I have to give to Ron because the Snape is just a default Snape, making the total 9-9. For day 19, if you open day 19 up, you will get this Hogwarts Express sign. As you can see, it fits in, it looks pretty good, and it works with the trolley. And as for this event calendar, starting Deathly Hallows Part 1, you get Hagrid's motorbike. As you can see the motorbike soaring through the water, and you can see the stuff. This is where Harry sits, and this is Hagrid's main motorbike. Yeah, it's a pretty solid build, but I'd have to say that Hogwarts Express sign is better, making the total 10-9. Now, for day 20, you get Hermione Granger. As you can see, this is just like the Ron. It comes with the same torso, but it's just your average Hermione again. You can put this Hermione again wherever you want in the build. And for this day 20, it's the Burrow. As you can see, it comes with some trees, the water, which is supposed to be a base plate, as inside of this advent calendar, all of the different years have different base plates. It also comes with this top half and the Burrow. Yeah, it's a really solid build, but overall, I'd say Hermione is better, making the total 11-9. For day 21 of the Harry Potter 2021 advent calendar, it's this table. The baguette and cherries look pretty good, but are loose. The rest of the table is also good. We have a pumpkin, the cherries, and the baguette. Yeah, as you can see, it's really loose, and the cherries are also pretty loose. It goes where the day 21 stuff is, and yeah, that's day 21 of the Harry Potter 2021 advent calendar. And for the Deathly Hallows Part 1 final day and the minifigure, because the minifigure is usually on day 3, or the final day of whatever year it is. Day 21, we have Hedwig and also the Dreidel. The Hedwig is just your average Hedwig mold, nothing really interesting about it. So, yeah, the Hedwig goes here, and the Dreidel is pretty essential to the game working. There's this plus, and then a brick, there's minus brick, plus brick, and a Darth mark, and the mark. So, we'll just keep this thing at the side for now, because it's not supposed to go with the rest of the builds. For day 22 of the... Oh yeah, by the way, comparing these two builds, I'd say that the table is better, seeing as Hedwig and the Dreidel is just whatever. So that makes a total 12-9. For day 22 of this advent calendar, we have Draco Malfoy. This Draco Malfoy's, again, your average Draco with this torso again. So you can put this guy wherever you want, creeping up on Hermione or doing whatever you want. And yeah, for day 22, aka Deathly Hallows Part 2, we have Gringotts. This Gringotts comes with a dragon that's supposed to represent the scene where Harry, Ron, and Hermione are flying away on the dragon while escaping from Gringotts. And also, it comes with the Gringotts front entrance. And yeah, it's Gringotts. Comparing these two Gringotts, it does look pretty similar in size. Now, for comparison, I'm going to have to say that the Draco is better, making the total 13-9. For day 23, we have this Christmas tree. There's not much too interesting about it, seeing as it's just your average Christmas tree, but yeah, it is still a Christmas tree. It looks pretty good, and it goes where 23 is supposed to be. And for Deathly Hallows Part 2, 23 is going to be the Hogwarts Express with station, King's Cross. As you can see, it's a tiny Hogwarts Express. You can see it here and here. It looks pretty good. Now, comparing these two, I'd say that the Hogwarts Express looks better, making the total 13-10. And finally, for the final day, this thing, it's been foreshadowing the whole time. The final day is the Dreidel. As you can see, the Dreidel comes with -1 for Hufflepuff, -2 for Gryffindor, 3 for Ravenclaw, and 4 for Slytherin. Again, it's a Dreidel, and it's also necessary to the game, so we'll just keep it here for now. And the final day, the final figure for 2022 is Neville Longbottom. This is a really solid Neville figure. As you can see, it comes with a happy face, and also this face. The Neville is pretty similar to the 2023 Battle of Hogwarts one, but this one I personally like a bit better. Now, comparing day 24, this thing is better, making the total 13-11. But we're not done yet. The box art, this thing, yes, does look good. It kind of ruins the fun of advent calendars, being the surprise and what might appear inside of the days, as this thing just shows what will appear on all of the days. So I'd have to give it to this one. And now, how to play the games. For this one, there's a Dreidel. You can spin it, and then it just lands on 1. For example, if it lands on -1, let's say my character is Harry. You don't move it all, but if it lands on 3, you move forward 3 spaces. Oof. And then it just continues going on. Gryffindor is -2, so -2 plus 4 for Slytherin, -2 for Gryffindor again. Just continues going on until you reach Hogwarts. As for this one is best played with 2 players. So let's see this. The first player gets this one. They get to add anything in the center to their section. So let's say I want Slughorn. So let's move Slughorn here. So now we have our Half-Blood Prince build. The other one, let's say, also gets this one. So then they take Hogwarts Express. They just take whatever they want. Hogwarts Express is our Deathly Hallows Part 2 build. And now, this guy gets -1. So now he has to -1 from his pile and put it back in the center. So let's see, this guy gets plus again, and he takes Tonks. And now, the Death Mark, if you get this one, you get to steal something from the other player, like Tonks. So yeah, that's how to play this game. Comparing these two games, I think this one would be funner, and this one is pretty interesting as well. But like these games, this game would probably pass too fast. This game is just, you have to make your way to the end. So this game is better. Overall, based on these scores, the 2021 Advent Calendar is better than the 2022 Advent Calendar. But the 2021 one is more rare, seeing as it is older. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know this video was pretty long for my average video, but yeah, it's kind of hard to fit all of these advent calendars in one video. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed these videos. B&B Collections out.